Yo, so people always ask me why they're not losing fat. You know, they're working out in the gym, they're tracking their food, they're doing all the right stuff, but for some reason they still aren't losing fat. A lot of times it really comes down to three main factors of why people can't kind of lose the pesky last 5-10 pounds. They see the six pack, get ripped, get cut. If you follow along, I got 3 tips. You do these things, I can guarantee you that by next summer, you are gonna be diced, ready for the beach, ready for vacation. So let's get after it and let me tell you the 3 reasons why you're not losing fat. Let's do this. Number 1, non-exercise activity thermogenics. A fancy way, NEAT. All I'm saying is get your steps. Everyone thinks that most of the calories are burnt in the gym. This isn't true. You actually spend most of your time throughout the day burning calories, more than you do in the gym. And so get outside, go for walks. Don't underestimate the power of just hitting 10,000 steps. I know people have heard about 10,000 steps, and I'm here to tell you that it is actually true. If you can hit 10,000 steps a day, that could be the needle mover to get you into that shredded six-pack zone in your physique and in your fitness. So when you're at work and you're at the office, set a timer on your phone every 30 minutes or so to get up, walk around your building, walk around your desk. Don't just get caught sitting and doing nothing, okay? Same thing when you go home, you eat dinner. Don't just go straight from dinner to then sitting on the couch, watching Netflix. Go for a walk. Get outside on top of working out, on top of food, but you just actually getting your steps in, walking around the city you live in, walking around the town you live in. That can be the needle mover to hit you in the direction that you need to go. And so don't just spend your day sitting on the couch, even if it's raining out, even if it's not a great day. Throw on a raincoat, grab an umbrella, hit your steps. Use the non-exercise activity thermogenics to burn those calories that you're not burning in the gym, to absolutely get shredded, get the best six-pack of your life, and also have fun while you're doing it, because there's no reason why your time should only be in the gym, at work, and at home. Get outside, enjoy life, and use it as a way to burn calories and get into the best shape of your life. Number 2, one of the reasons that I feel like people aren't losing the last 5 to 10 pounds, aren't getting shredded, is because they're not honest when it comes to tracking food. And you might be tracking food. You might even have a meal plan that you're following and you're actually weighing out and you're measuring things and you think you're doing it right. But there's 3 things that I have found that people tend to screw up a lot when it comes to tracking and eating healthy, okay? The biggest thing that I see is number 1, sauces. People forget to measure their sauces. They make their rice, they make their chicken, they make their steak, it's all on their plate, it's all good to go, and then they grab their sauce and they just start dumping it on. I'm sure that sauce is delicious. I'm sure it's low calorie, but guess what? In 1 tablespoon, there's 15 calories. Which again, may not seem like a big deal, but when we're talking about really dialing things in, being an exception when it comes to losing body fat and trying to get shredded, 15 calories can make or break it, especially when you're not realizing that one tablespoon is not very much. And to even be more exact, if we are using 1 tablespoon, the actual measurement of this is 15 grams. Okay, which leads me to tip number 2. Weight is always better than measuring cups, measuring spoons, okay? We never want to go by 1 cup or 2/3 cup or 1 tablespoon, because those things are not as exact as actually measuring with grams. For example, snacks. Everyone loves snacks. I love snacks. Peanut butter pretzels are probably my all-time favorite snack. But what happens is that I look at the serving size and it's 8 pretzels. Or it's actually 28 grams. I'm gonna tell you right now, 8 pretzels is not 28 grams. So if you're just counting out 8 pretzels and you're thinking that, oh, that's my serving size, that might be closer to 35 or 40 grams. You don't know. A guess is not good enough when it comes to losing that last bit of body fat to get to the abs. And then lastly, Drinks. Everyone grabs the low-cal drinks thinking that, again, it's not gonna matter. But we're talking about being an exception. We're talking about losing that last bit of body fat. And so things like almond milk, why for sure it is low calorie, it's less calories than soda and juice and normal dairy milk, but there's still 30 calories in a serving of 240 milliliters on this. And so again, if you're just dumping this into your cereal or just making your protein shakes with almond milk and not accounting for the extra 30 calories, it's a really easy way to add in an extra 100 calories a day that you are unaware of. So make sure that you're measuring your liquids, your drinks. I consider fats to be a liquid too. Fats are super high in calories, and if you're just dumping olive oil onto your food to cook it, you're gonna be running into the same issue. Let's make sure that we're measuring out our liquids and we're not just dumping it into our shakers and calling it good. We're measuring out our fats that we're cooking with. And then when it comes to things like snack, 8 chips, 8 pretzels is not a serving. 28 grams is a serving. Whatever it says on the box when it comes to weight is a serving. So I really encourage you, start tracking your food by weight. That could be the little thing that you need in order to lose those last 5 pounds and see the abs come through and just get you ripped and ready. Number 3, you're at the gym, you're working out, but you're not trying hard enough. And I'm not trying to say this as in you're not doing the right stuff, but literally the amount of effort you're putting into the gym could be that one thing that's keeping you from losing the last bit of fat to really get you diced up. When you're in the gym, it needs to be a planned out program that is progressively getting harder as the weeks go by. If you're not doing that and you're just going to the gym and you're just kind of doing the same thing every day, or you're switching things up every day and nothing's progressing, you're gonna hit a plateau. You're not gonna keep moving forward. You're actually gonna just hit the point that you're currently at and never move past that. That's why number 1 in the gym, effort. Are you trying hard? Are you lifting weights that are heavy? Are you taking your sets and reps to almost failure? Okay? What we need to do is called progressive overload. So when we start our workout program, we want to be doing the minimum amount of work to get our gains. And then as the weeks go by, that minimum requirement is going to increase, and so we have to increase our sets and our reps and or our weight, our load. If none of those things are increasing, then you are gonna plateau and you're not gonna move forward. And so make sure that you're utilizing progressive overload in your lifts, in your programming, so that you can keep moving forward and you can keep burning the calories, burning fat, and getting shredded. And then along with progressive overload, again, effort. Are you trying hard? Are you taking those sets and reps to almost failure? Don't just get in there, break a sweat, and call it good. This needs to be something where you're actually pushing yourself past the limit, where it is uncomfortable, where it might actually hurt a little bit, but those are all good things. I don't know anyone who is cut up in really good shape who isn't always a little bit sore in some way, shape, or form. We don't want to be debilitated where you're honestly like, can't get off the couch, can't get out of bed. That's not what we're looking for. But we are looking for, after a leg day, your legs should be sore. After a push day, your chest, shoulders, triceps should be sore. If you don't feel those symptoms, I can guarantee you're probably not pushing yourself quite hard enough in the gym. So have a program. Make sure that it's progressively getting more difficult using progressive overload, and then make sure you're taking your sets and reps and load to almost failure every time you're in the gym when you're trying to progress and move forward in those lifts. If you can do those 3 things in the gym, I guarantee you're gonna see your strength increase, and you're also gonna see your physique increase, whether that's losing weight or building muscle. Guys, try hard in the gym. That could be the one thing that's keeping you from losing that pesky last like 5-10 pounds. I really believe that one, if not all 3 of these things is the reason why you're not burning the last 5 to 10 pounds, why you're not seeing the 6-pack, okay? So if you can use these 3 things, try to figure out which one of them, if not all 3 of them, is the reason why you're not losing the fat, not losing the last 5 to 10 pounds. Give it a rip. Let me know in the comments if it works for you. And lastly, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I got more videos coming your way, and I am so stoked to be hanging out with you. Peace.